friends to help us get through the day sometimes.
Yeah. Well, are you ready to kick this puppy or not?
Sure. I
All
don't know
right.
what we'll do, but sure.
Yeah, we'll just chat.
How long do you figure we're going to talk? I know I watched a few of your other videos, so I got a little bit of an idea.
Do you have a, well, honey, you're the client. Do you have a preference?
No.
All right, well.
I'll follow your lead.
Oh, no. I'm a guy. I don't think guys are allowed to lead anymore. I think we messed that up enough times that,
Oh, that's funny. So.
All right.
Sure. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Recording in progress.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're visiting this morning, I'm very happy to say, with Sarah Anderson. She is an absolutely delightful lady. Can't say enough good things about her because I only rent a room in a mobile home, so it's not enough room here to say it all. But so Sarah, a couple things, if I may. One of them is, while I'm taping you on Zoom, I'm taping you on Zoom where your face appears and my face appears and such. But also, I'm taping in another way on a different phone. And I'm taping through what's called Samsung's Galaxy.
Okay.
And in that video, it shows my face, which my therapist is trying to get me to not put the word ugly in that sentence. And it has my face and my voice and your voice.
Okay.
But there are advantages to doing both, and there are advantages to each one. I can deploy the Samsung stuff much faster. Like, I can get it out into the world faster than I can get the Zooms out in the world. So they'll both go out. They'll just go out at different times. So would you like to introduce yourself there, Ms. Anderson, to our estimated 211 million viewers or potential viewers?
I'd be happy to. So thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate you having me on your Zoom and your phone. Yeah. I am Sarah Anderson. I am a nurse practitioner by training.
Right.
I became an RN 43 years ago, I think.
She doesn't, yeah. For those of you not seeing her face, and pardon me for plugging into the Jeffrey Epstein thing, she looks 14. I mean, she doesn't look like she could be having done anything for 4.2 years, let alone 42 years.
He exaggerates. But I have been an RN for 43 years, and I have been a nurse practitioner for 23 of those years.
Right.
So I have worked in the emergency room. I did that for 30 years between being an RN and being a nurse practitioner. I love that. It fits well into my personality, but life kind of necessitated some changes and a little more reasonable schedule. So I worked in endocrinology for a number of years and found that fascinating as well. But my passion is not allopathic Western medicine. My passion is holistic medicine, where you actually make the person better.
Imagine that. What a concept.
I certainly know how to put a Band-Aid on things and give a pill, but I don't want to do that. I want to see people actually improve, whether that is through their lifestyle or using some modalities that are not traditional Western medicine. So that's where my passion lies.
Okay.
So
Well, I hope we have you on for a lot of shows, because now that I'm an older person with so many disabilities and aches and pains, I'm much more motivated to learn about health.
right.
Back in the day when I was young and smoking 2 packs a day, and I could give a flying, you know what. So
I've had a lot of people tell me if I had realized I was going to live this long, I would have taken better care of myself.
I was sure I was gonna die really young, really, really. So what, of all the things that you know and would like to share, where do you think is a good place to start with our audience?
Well, I think, wow, there are so many things. There's lifestyle, there's, which includes exercise and eating and all of those important things. But I think I want to start with something outside of ourselves. And I want to do that because there's so many people who are suffering so much, whether that's with pain, emotionally suffering, whether that's, diseases, we'll call those symptoms that allopathy treats and calls diseases. So I would like to start that. So,
Maybe. Oh, God Almighty! All right, go ahead.
So what I want to talk to you guys about today is a patch, and you guys can see this.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
It is about the size of a quarter, not quite as big as a $50 for those of you who remember $50. And
yes, the John F. Kennedy 50-cent piece. So I'm gonna help you cut to the chase through this, because I'd like to get as much done today as I can,
sure,
if I may. The patch thing, you wear it like, I think, 1 in the morning and 1 at night or something. It's got stem cell. Is it stem cell?
Activation.
All right.
That's what our patent says. We wake up your reparative cells that are dormant, and you wear it for 12 hours and take it off and throw it away. The next day,
okay. And it's
there are some patches you can wear at night, but this particular one, the X39, you wear during the day.
So you have more than one patch. The X39 is the basic starter patch.
Correct. Everybody needs that.
All right. Because now then, some people also get an additional patch.
Yes, they do, and the longer people use them, the more they want to try different ones because they're so impressed with how they do. But there are actually 12 different patches.
All right.
The one that is really now the X39 is super cool, but the one that I find that is super fun to use on people, just as you just meet them and they're hobbling around, you say, I have a patch, can I put it on you? And it's called Ice Wave, and within a few seconds they are feeling better because it breaks the pain cycle, the signal. It works on the polarity of the body, and so we use 2 patches and it breaks that signal, so the pain signal is not transmitted any longer, and people get almost immediate relief. It's fascinating. Now, it doesn't cure anything, but it makes you feel better as if you were taking a Tylenol or an Advil, but you're not taking any pills and nothing's going into your body. So it's fascinating. That's what's really fun, to watch people go, oh my gosh, I feel so much better.
Well, Sarah, I'm going to have to sometimes be the host of the show, not just president of the Sarah Anderson fan club.
Like having a fan club.
Well, you're not in a fan club, girlfriend. You're the fan of the fan club. You're we have a pedestal. You're on it. No, but seriously,
Yeah.
what in God's name does all this stuff cost? I mean,
Okay, so you go and it's not terribly unreasonable. You go and get stem cell injections. They're like $5,000 or $10,000. Who knows? So that the X39 patch itself is wholesale $100 a month. The benefits I have seen on people, I would pay a whole lot more than that. I'd get another job if I had to, just so I could have it on my husband because it's helped him so much. So,
mm,
$5 a day. Excuse me, $3 a day for the X39. The supportive patches, which include the Ice Wave and some others, wholesaler $2 a day. So if you use the X39 and the Eon, say $5 a day, less than Starbucks, that's for sure.
well, okay. Yeah. All right. Though I don't know what to say at this point. That is a good price for those of us that don't have any money. $5 is still $5, but
Absolutely, absolutely. So there is an option though, so that for those people who right don't have five extra bucks to spend a day, you can also get compensated for if you want to say selling. I don't sell. I share information that is beneficial to people. I'm not a salesman. Even in my allopathic medicine world, I don't sell. I mean,
well,
here's what.
that's what I tell people too. I'm such a terrible. I have products and I sell about two. I make about two sales a year, I think.
Well, I just like to share what helps. So you can certainly make a lot of money if you want to work it as a business. If you don't want to work it as a business, then that's entirely up to you. But
Well, tell us about how it works. What's the starter fee? Is there a fast start school? I've been down
so
this road about 42,000 times, so probably a fast start school. There's probably a starter kit that costs so much, and then there's uplines and
okay.
downlines and conferences to go to,
So
and
let me tell you the scoop. If somebody's interested in you doing it as a business, um, or even if they're not, they want to get the wholesale price. The best thing to do is buy 2 months worth of it initially. 2 months worth of X39 and Eon, which I would always suggest using together, or 3 months worth of the X39, and that is $299 plus tax and shipping, so like $318 or something. After that, you don't have any requirements to buy anything. If you like it, you want to keep using it, great. If you're going to do it as a business, you do need to get an X39, equivalent a month if you want to do it as a business and stay active to do that. But there are no huge requirements. You don't have to go to any conferences. Now I'm going to one in October, which I'm super excited to go to, because the inventor is
yeah.
just
No,
crazy
it's my,
amazing. Plus, Elton John's going
yeah.
to be there. Oh,
Well,
I want to hear Elton John too. So, but at any rate, so not terribly unreasonable at all.
so
But
let me. You don't mind that I'm not just that I'm
interjecting that,
interjecting
not at
sometimes.
all.
Okay, so 319 is what I'm hearing
Hmm.
for.
And that will give somebody either 2 months of X39 and 2 months of Eon, which is spelled AEON, or 3 months of the X39. I personally recommend using the two different patches
Okay,
because
now
they work synergistically.
does that 319 also get you into the?
Yes.
I'm a person who has
Yes.
this business.
Yes. Absolutely.
And how does it do that? You send the check and you say, I
You
want
do it
this to,
online. Like I would, excuse me, what happens is somebody will tell me, sure, I want to do that. And I will enroll them. They will give me their name, address, phone number, birthday, email, and credit card they want to use. And then I will put it through. I will send them their information. I don't keep all of their credit card information.
right,
Even if
okay.
I did, I'm ridiculously honest, but that's not the point.
Okay.
And then you have your own personal little website. You then can share the information, but what you could do then is you tell me, hey, Sarah, can you talk to Steve? Because I told Steve about it and I don't know
Right,
anything about it. Can you talk to
right,
Steve? And
right.
then I put Steve on with you so that then you are getting the benefits of Steve's business and his wanting to either use the patches just personally or grow a
Yeah,
business.
yeah, yeah. So, okay, so you'll participate in some downline meetings initially to get
Of
us
course.
to teach us how
Of
to
course.
do it. Uh,
Absolutely.
I'm forgetting so many things, honey. It's not just one thing; it's a bunch of things.
Well, when you pop into your head,
The
just
three
ask.
319. Let me 319. Okay, then we talk to someone. Let's say Steve. If now Steve, let's say let's have two scenarios. Let's say Steve buys retail. He buys the X39 retail. That is
So
how much?
he buys it retail. The X39 is 150
Okay,
instead of 100.
good. Now some of that's profit for you and me. So
Well, if you
we're
sell it to him directly, it's $50 of profits right there for you. If he
well,
wants to,
let me go a little slower.
okay.
So Steve bought the 150 retail, and and I, as his immediate supplier, get $50.
Correct.
You must have gotten something out of it.
I will get. It changes depending upon where you are, but I would get volume on my
You'll get points
business
or
side.
what?
Basically, business volume points. Basically.
So once your downline people sell this much, then you get
Percentage, basically.
stipend from the company or something.
Right. So, currently I can get 20%, like on my what I
All
refer to
right.
as my child,
All
and
right.
then
So
20.
all right. So Steve buys the 150 as a retail. I get 50. How does he get? Who gets him his product?
The company sends it to him.
Automatically.
Oh yeah,
Sort
with
of
pharma companies
automatically.
too. Correct.
Now,
Now,
does he sign up for a certain number of months, or is he allowed as a retail customer to go month to month?
as a retail customer, he can go month to month. If he wants to be a preferred customer, then he signs up for an auto ship every month. If he wants to be what's referred to as a brand partner who may want to build a business, then you can sign up for auto ship if you choose, but you are not required to. That's
So
entirely up to you.
that's three ways to interact with this
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
Because
Correct.
all right, so way number one, he buys it at 150. He's allowed to be month to month. You said in scenario number one.
Yes.
So he's not on auto pay. So is he going to reorder every month in scenario number
Right.
one?
He can reorder every month. He can just say, "Hey, I want more patches."
Can he reorder? Can he reorder like online on your site or
Yes.
something himself?
He can absolutely.
All right, and then in scenario number two, he becomes what's called a preferred customer, where he'll autofill,
Correct.
and he gets what, a discount or something,
Yes, he does. He gets the wholesale pricing.
which is a 100.
Yes.
Okay, now if he gets the 100, then what do I get in that scenario?
You get business volume again and a commission, but you get business volume also.
Now, when you say business volume, what do you mean? Points, or what do you mean? I'm calling it points because I was in
Well,
Amway
points is
literally
a-
8 times. What does it mean?
It's actually currently it's dollars that your team accrues. They are changing it, and I think they're going to actually change it to points.
Yeah.
Currently,
Yeah, I've seen a lot of these
Currently-
companies come and go, so
well, LifePlay's been around for over 20 years, so
I'm not gonna get money right then. I'm gonna get possibly money in the future.
You can get money every week. So
Oh, no, in this scenario right here, with him being a preferred customer.
with him being a preferred customer, if he is your only customer and he orders every month, you will get something every month. But it might not be much, but will get something.
Well, the
every
something
month.
is what? It's money or it's points or what?
Money.
And what?
Like you may get $50 a month if you have people who are reordering, but they're not reordering very much. So it can be as little as nothing, or it can be thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Well, but it could be nothing, right? You don't mind me? Okay, I've been through this a lot of times, Lenny. So I'm
You're
trying to.
asking anything.
So I might get nothing. I might get lots and lots of money and be so rich and yeah, that really happened.
You might.
All right, so let's go ahead.
No, that's okay. So those are the 3 different ways of getting the products. So if somebody sells it, like I've had kind of a crazy life the last year and have not worked the business as much as I should, and so some weeks I make $50 a week, some weeks I make quite a bit more than that. And there have been a couple of weeks when I've done nothing and nobody on my team has done anything, and I didn't get anything that week.
Good. Well, that's honest. It's
Of course.
I've been through this.
I will always be honest.
Well, but everybody who's dishonest says very sincerely, "I will always be honest." So.
That's true, but
All right. So I'm gonna. Is it okay if I want to learn this enough to know I don't have money, so for me to spend $300 or $400 when I'm $600 behind in the rent, when I owe $10,000 in medical, when I can't afford food, it's a stretch, a serious goddamn stretch. Okay, so let me do. May I do a couple things here, given that I have a learning disability and all the rest of it?
sure.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I got you on Zoom. I have you on 2 other phones, and they need to be shorter time periods in Zoom. So I'm going to swap one of them out, meaning I'm going to turn it off and on. It'll reset a new show. And after I do that, I'm going to start at the beginning of the Steve is a retail, Steve is a preferred, Steve is a owner.
Okay.
And try to go through this again to where I can understand it. Is that okay, honey? I didn't used to be as forward, but if I don't do it this way, I'm going to leave this show meeting with, well, I would have done it if I could have understood it,
Right.
This morning I was so sick, I literally went to Gemini. I don't know if you know what Gemini is.
No.
It's AI.
Okay.
I went to Gemini and I said, would you please put up on your face a clock so that I can see the time of day? That's where I was at this morning. I didn't know. I thought maybe I was human. I wasn't quite sure. I wanted to know if I was on Earth. I'd heard that Earth has this thing called time, which which apparently they really believe in over there. Those Earthlings don't even go there.